Hello Year 5, this is your Big Maths for Thursday the 28th of November, and we're practicing our CLIC skills again today, so make sure you write Big Maths and today's date in your maths book. So again today we are reading numbers with 3 decimal places for our counting skill. So say the whole number, say point, and then say each digit one at a time. Have a go at saying that out loud for me. Well done. So that number says 19.302, or you might say 19.302. Either way round is fine. For Learn It, we've been adding 9, so I'm going to ask you to fill in the gaps in some adding 9 calculations. So get ready to fill in the gaps as quickly as you can and see how well you know these addition facts. Off you go. Let's check the answers then. So 5 add 9, my missing number is the total here, which is 14. One of my parts of this calculation is missing, and it is 7. 7 add 9 equals 16, and 6 add 9 equals 15. Those were my missing numbers. See if you found the correct missing numbers, and think about how quickly you were able to do that, and whether you need to do a bit more practice over the rest of this week. And I've got an extra challenge for you for your Learn It today. Can you challenge yourself to add 9 to larger numbers mentally? Using that same rule, add 10 and take away 1. So could you add 9 to a 3-digit or 4-digit or 5 or 6-digit number mentally in your head just by adding 10 and taking away 1? So pause the video if you want to have a go at that challenge, and write some calculations for yourself and see how quickly you can add 10 and take away 1 to add 9 to those numbers. So pause and have a go if you'd like to do that now, and press play when you're ready to move on. So it's nothing new, we are multiplying by 10. So we know how to multiply whole numbers by 10. So we're applying that skill to multiplying decimal numbers by 10. So remember our tips: move the digits one place to the left, and remember it makes that number 10 times bigger when you do that. So I've got 2 challenges for you today to multiply by 10. So I've got 2.5 multiplied by 10 and 12.78 multiplied by 10. If it helps you, you could write out your place value chart like I've got here, or you could, if you think you can do that in your head, then you can do that also. Okay, so remember those tips: move the digits one place to the left, and remember it makes the number 10 times bigger. Pause the video, have a go at those 2, and then press play when you're ready to go through it together. So 2.5 times 10. I'll show you on my place value chart. I've got 2 ones and 5 tenths and a decimal point in between them. I want to multiply that by 10, so it's going to get 10 times bigger. And I know that each of my place value columns gets 10 times bigger every time I move one space to the left. So my 2 ones is going to become 2 tenths, and my 5 tenths is going to become 5 ones. So 2.5 times 10 is 25. I can do the same thing with 12.78 times 10. So my whole number is 12. I've got 1 10 and 2 ones. And then I've got 7 tenths and 8 hundredths. The same rules apply. I'm multiplying by 10, so I need to move each digit one place to the left. Now I haven't actually got a hundreds column in this place value chart, but I can imagine it's there, so I can make my 110 10 times bigger and make it 100 instead. My 2 ones are going to become 2 tenths. My 7 tenths are going to become 7 ones, and then my 8 hundredths are going to become 8 tenths. So I still need to use my decimal point to separate my ones and my tenths. So 12.78 multiplied by 10 is 127.8. Our last CLIC skill we're practicing is calculation. So again, we're using our smile multiplication to divide. And we're dividing numbers with remainders, okay? So my calculation here is 486 divided by 8, I know that 486 isn't divisible by 8 without a remainder because it's not a multiple of 8. So I need to think about which times table fact jumps out at me from 486. Which multiple of 8 jumps out at you? How many 8s is that? So think about how many 8s is in the multiple. You might need to multiply your answer by 10. And then how many are left over? Have a go at that one if you feel like you're ready to. And I'll go through it in a moment. So press pause and then press play again when you're ready. Okay, so the multiplication fact that jumped out at me was 48. So I know that 8 times 6 is 48. So 8 times 60 must be 480. So there's 68 in 480, and I've got 6 left over. So 486 divided by 8 is 60, remainder 6. Well done, Year 5. Super big maths again today. Enjoy your learning today. Have a really good day, and I will see you again soon.